Good morning, everybody. We are in the cookie unit, so today we are making Pizelles, and it's a Italian waffle cookie, and it's actually pronounced Pizelle. All right, singular would be a Pizzella. These things can be hard or crisp in texture, or they can be soft and chewy. All right, they can also be molded, which is why I have some interesting molds. These are made out of hard plastic, and these are just kind of like just hard cardboard to see if maybe we can mold it. I don't know. I may do this and I may fail, but that's okay. We're trying this. I have never made these before. This is a Pizelle iron. Now, this is not mine, and it is actually borrowed from a friend. So what it looks like inside, it has these stamps. And to prepare our Pizelle maker, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some pan spray, a very little bit, okay? And we're gonna spray it. Now we're only gonna do that the first time, and we shouldn't have to do it any subsequent times. So to make these Pizzelles, we're gonna take our liquid ingredients, or not liquid, well, we're gonna take our eggs, okay? We're gonna take our sugar, and we are going to whisk them. Now, typically with Pizzelles, all right, that should be good. They're traditionally flavored with anise. Now, anise is a strong, like licorice flavor, but I personally don't prefer that, so we're just gonna go plain Jane vanilla today, all right? I don't have a teaspoon right in front of me, so I'm just gonna use like half a cap, all right? If you didn't want to do anise or vanilla, you could do lemon, you could do almond. Whatever makes you happy is whatever you're gonna flavor your Pizzelles with. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my melted butter, slowly but surely. That's my fat. It's also another liquid. And I'm gonna take my rubber spatula and make sure I get all of the butter in there, right? Because I don't want my liquids to remain in the container. I want them as part of my cookie. Now, my dry ingredients are here. I have already measured them. I've already sifted them. What is in here? There's flour, there's baking soda, and there's a little bit of salt. So my leavening agent in here is actually going to be the baking soda, okay? So I'm actually gonna change tools, and I'm going to put in my flour. And I'm gonna use my spatula to mix it in, okay? I'm using all-purpose flour here. If you wanted, you could use cake flour. I don't recommend using bread flour because it's really gonna make a very like chewy cookie, and you don't want that, okay? So I'm just mixing this until it's combined, because again, we don't want a chewy Pizzelle, we want a nice crisp one. And as you see, it's all the same texture, so we are okay there. Now, my Pizzelle maker has been preheating, and the little orange button says that it's hot, so we're gonna go with it and try it. Now, how do we portion this stuff out? Because it's always good to be consistent. You're gonna take an ice cream scoop, put it right in the middle, and then we are going to press it. And much like your waffle, it is going to cook, all right? Some people have an electric version of this, and some people have, it's just like an iron, and they would heat it onto their stove, and it would cook that way in that like cast iron, like waffle iron, if you will, okay? This Pizzelle is originally made in Ortona, Italy. It's believed to be one of the oldest cookies developed by the ancient Romans. All right, the root name is shared with the Italian word pizza, and it's popular during Christmas time and Easter and for Italian weddings. And then typically it's eaten as a by itself, or it can be sandwiched in between some ricotta cream that you would see in cannoli traditionally. You can take and you can put some Nutella on it. You can take some dulce de leche if you want and put it on there. This is dulce de leche that my husband made, so we could try that. Or you can take a little bit of chocolate and melt it with some heavy cream and make it nice and liquidy if you wanted to drizzle some chocolate on it. All right. Or you can take a little bit of powdered sugar and then sift it on there. Okay. So this is an old iron. It does not tell me when it's ready. So I'm just gonna take a quick peek and see if we are okay. Oh, and that one a little over. All right, so to take this out, I'm just gonna use this, and guess what? These are a little burnt. Again, this is an older iron, so it doesn't have a temperature gauge, and it doesn't tell me when they're ready. So I'm going to try again, because remember, we learn from our failures, right? So let's try. Not very tasty. But when it comes to rolling, what you could do is you could wrap it around some different things and see if they actually stay. And that one didn't work. All right, so listen, we fail, we learn, we'll try again. So let's see, I'm gonna count to 10 and we're gonna open that machine up. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see if these cookies, aha! Woohoo! Our Pizelles are happy. So again, we're gonna try to mold it. And maybe as it cools, it'll work. In the meantime, oh look, it did work. Awesome. All right, so we could take this, we could fill it with some cannoli cream, or we can just kind of drizzle it with some chocolate like I'm doing. And let's try this, see if it's any good. The other thing you could do is you could actually fill it with ice cream and make your own little ice cream waffle cones. So, I mean, it's pretty versatile. And listen, go to the Goodwill, see if you can find one of these waffle irons and make some Pizelles. Or you can borrow one from a neighbor just like I did. All right, so that's our Pizelles, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'm actually gonna take them out just so you can see. You can actually just keep it on a level surface. And if you wanted, you could just sprinkle it with a little sugar, okay? So there you go. Bye guys, love you, have a great day.